Hello again, everybody. This is Glenn with Best Price Nutrition, and today I'm going to go over the All Max Nutrition. They have a new product or a new release, Yohimbine plus raw woolsine, and I think that's how you say it, but it's basically Yohimbine. There's 60 capsules in here. It does contain Yohimbine hydrochloride, which is what you're looking for. A lot of times you'll see like Yohimbi, the herb, but it's not extracted to the specific amounts of the active ingredients that you're looking for. So it's got Yohimbine hydrochloride, 3 milligrams per capsule. Also has the raw woolsine, or also known as alpha Yohimbine, 0.5 milligrams. I'll go over what the raw woolsine is in a second, but the Yohimbine, it's an alpha-2 adrenergic, I butchered that, antagonist, meaning that it inactivates that. There's receptor sites on the cells that, if they're activated, they can inhibit fat burning, or the burning of fat, and certain other enzymes that are there that burn fat. And what this does is it inactivates that. It keeps that from happening. So the process of burning fat continues. Another thing that can do that is also insulin and taking in food. So when you're taking a product like Yohimbine for fat loss, and it is a weight loss or fat loss product or ingredient, you're definitely going to want to take it on an empty stomach and without any food. You don't want to take it with food, because actually food will negate the effects of Yohimbine. So it's inactivating these effects of reducing fat burning. So it's inactivating that, so it's causing an increase in fat burning, or keeping the fat burning going. Another thing is that it can also help the release of adrenaline in the body. So by doing that, there's also an increase in fat burning, or an increase in metabolism. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, well, this sounds great. There's many research studies on humans, human clinical trials show it does work, but why isn't it, all the rage and more popular? Well, it does come with some side effects. Not everybody get the side effects. Some people can take, a pretty good dose of it and not feel anything of the side effects, or they're able to handle it, and others just can't take it. Typical side effects would be an increase in the heart rate, increased blood pressure, and anxiety. I myself can't take it. I just get all of those effects, so I have to stay away from it. So, but for people who can, it's a very potent weight loss or fat loss ingredient. Now, in terms of how to take it, it's usually 0.2 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. So what that works out to is, if you're a 200-pound person, that's 18 milligrams, around 22 milligrams for a 250-pound person. So this contains 3 milligrams of the Yohimbine. So you're going to need anywhere from 4 to 7 capsules per day if you go by that guideline. Now, definitely when you're taking this, we recommend starting at the lowest dose possible, which is just 1 capsule, and just see how your body reacts to it. You'll be able to tell right away if you're getting any side effects. You're going to notice increased sweating. You may get some anxiety, a little bit of jitters, and it will provide energy. It's definitely not something you want to take later in the day. A good diet to be following when using something like this is if you have periods of fasting. A lot of people who recommend diets that have some periods of fasting, they recommend taking Yohimbine because you're not consuming any food or any carbohydrates or insulin during that period of time. So it's prolonging the effects of fat burning. So that would be a good time to take it. But like I said, definitely something you want to start off with the lowest dose possible, which would be 1 capsule, just to assess your tolerance to it. And then over time, you may increase it to 2, to 3, to 4, and you may even get up to that 7. I haven't heard of anybody taking that high of a dose, but it is, that's what the recommendations have stated. Now, as far as the raw woolsine, or the alpha Yohimbine that's in here, it's a stereoisomer of Yohimbine, and it's one that doesn't come with all the side effects. When taken by itself, people notice that they don't get the increase in heart rate and the anxiety. Definitely anxiety is one that seems to be a really common side effect with this. So that pretty much, I think, covers the whole product. So if you combine the two, it's 3.5 milligrams of Yohimbine inside here. So again, start with 1 capsule, work your way up. It's not gender specific, man or woman can take it. It does have some other implications. It's being studied as kind of an aphrodisiac and for erectile dysfunction, so it does have some studies on that too. But what we're going to focus on is the fat burning or fat loss effect. There's 60 capsules, 1 per day. Could last you 2 months, but like I said, you're going to work your way up. And actually, it does build up in the body over time, so it stores itself in your fat stores. So yeah, I think that just about covers it. Again, if you're someone who can't handle Yohimbine, definitely not for you. You may already know that. If you don't know, then the only way to tell really is to take a product with it. You want to take like 1 capsule just to see that. So if you have any other questions, you can go ahead and post them in the comments section. You can also find us at facebook.com/bestpricenutrition. Thank you.